Senator, we were discussing the power of a grassroots movement in America and the impact potentially that the Kaine-Gingrich debate that was held in the Woodlands had on at least being the first step in a little bit of a game changer. And we were discussing what's more important, money or a grassroots movement? What do you think?
Both are important. If you're only running with money, you can't win. If you're only running with a grassroots organization, you can't win. And I mean, a very, very small race, yes, money could buy it potentially if other candidates don't have it. Or in a very, very small race, grassroots could overcome everything because you can get everyone out to vote for whatever that race is. But in a normal race, the reality is you have to have enough money. You don't have to have the most money, but you have to have enough money to get your message out and be able to defend when you're attacked. But grassroots are the key. If you have the combination of enough money and a big, I'll take enough money and a big grassroots army any day over having the most money. First of all, people don't like the idea that people buy elections. They just don't like that sense of thing. And if you look at the real success of the last conservative movement, which was the Christian coalition, when Christian conservatives first really got into the game, and they took Congress with Contract America. We got a lot of Republicans elected across the country. What worked was the business community supplied the money, and the Christian conservative communities supplied the foot soldiers. Somewhere along the line, that kind of broke apart, and you didn't see those groups working together as much. I now see the Tea Party is this next conservative movement, and many from the Christian coalition, but the next conservative movement. And we need to see the business community, and I tell the business community this all the time, and the Tea Party working together, because the business community just has the ability to raise the money that's needed, and then the grassroots can get out the support that's needed. When I ran for office, I was outspent 5 or 6 to 1. But we won because we had a tremendous grassroots organization. Back in 2005, 2006, they didn't call it the Tea Party, but that's what it was. But I benefited because I was in Houston. I'm a unique candidate and office holder. I benefited because I'd been on television and radio for 20 years, so I had some name awareness that I didn't have to spend money to get. If you're running for office and no one knows who you are, and you're running against an incumbent who has money, or you're running against another candidate who has money, you have to let people know who you are, and that does take money, whether it's mail, whether it's radio, whether it's television. So I don't buy into the principle. In fact, I don't like our campaign finance laws as they are nationally with the super PACs, or in the state where you can, the rules are totally different in the federal race. But it's hard. It is really hard to find the right answer. But at the end of the day, it's the people that make the difference. As long as you have enough money to get your message out and defend against attacks.